This is RTV6 News at 7, working for you.
We are at the beginning of what could be a rough night in weather. It is a Storm Team 6 alert day. Good evening. I'm Mark Mullins.
And I'm Amanda Starantino. Kevin Gregory is here with details on potential severe storms and maybe even some tornadoes. Kevin.
And no severe storms in central Indiana now. There is a tornado watch I'll show you in the southern portion of the state. Show you Bloomington, IU campus, some heavy rainfall about ready to move through Monroe County once again. Notice what's not happening anywhere from Terre Haute to Indy, Muncie, Northwest. You're dry. I think most of the action will be southeast of that line. 40-mile-per-hour gusts, heavy rainfall with this area of rain from the south side of Indy all the way back to Bloomfield, down to Bedford, all moving to the east-northeast. There's your heavy downpour, Ellettsville, Bloomington, then along 231 between Spencer and Bloomfield, just crossing that in eastern Greene County and into Bedford. Where's the tornado watch? South of Bedford, Brownstown, Seymour, closer to Interstate 64 until midnight. But that doesn't mean the severe threat doesn't cover the rest of central Indiana. It does. We'll watch then as additional thunderstorms tonight develop. The line we just looked at will sag south and east between now and 11 o'clock. Another surge of storms will come in southeast of Terre Haute, Indy, and Muncie overnight into the morning hours. So that seems to be the hot spot, the southern half of the state. We'll have more coming up.
And tonight we have several new developments in the coronavirus outbreak, so let's get right to the latest. Governor Eric Holcomb now says all Indiana kindergarten through 12 schools will remain closed until at least May 1st due to the coronavirus pandemic. The new directive includes non-public schools. The governor says the date may extend through the end of the 2019-2020 school year if circumstances warrant. All state-mandated assessments will be canceled for the current year.
If, by some miracle, we get students back this year, we'll use that time in class for instruction, not cramming for tests.
Holcomb also said some filing and payment deadlines for tax season would be extended for 60 days because of the virus. And he also said he would support postponing the primary election on May 5th.
Since yesterday, there have been 17 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Indiana, bringing the state total to 56. Marion County has the highest number of cases at 19. The State Department of Health has tested 380 Hoosiers so far. The death toll remains at 2. Working together, a local marketing and public relations agency is trying to help small business owners as they navigate this uncertain time, and they're doing it all for free. Collective Alternative is hosting weekly webinars and phone calls. It's a chance for small business owners to connect and talk with each other about the challenges they're facing. They'll work with the Collective Alternative team to brainstorm ways to make it through and still connect with customers.
It's just insurmountable what is going to happen with small business and how we're going to survive, and it truly is going to take all of us.
They've also released a free PDF download for business owners that has tips and resources for social media and email communications. We'll have a link with more information posted on our website.
And RTV6 is the station committed to connecting Hoosiers in need to resources and job opportunities. And now more than ever, we know that need is even greater. We are putting the focus on finding job opportunities for Hoosiers all across central Indiana. RTV6's Nicole Griffin is in Hamilton County tonight, where a local business is looking to hire servers and other workers who are out of a job due to the coronavirus.
Senior One Care here in Carmel says they are always looking to hire because they say there is always a need for caregivers for seniors in our community. But right now they know there are many Hoosiers out there who may not have a job right now due to the coronavirus, and they want them to know that there are positions open right now.
I think you could make a case very easily that our seniors right now need us more than ever, and our community needs us more than ever, and it's going to take everyone helping everyone to get through this.
As the director of recruitment for Senior One Care, Tiffany Friend is working to fill open positions. She's looking to hire caregivers that help seniors across central Indiana with everyday needs. And right now, with orders to stay home due to the coronavirus, she says there is a large need. At the same time, Senior One Care wants to help people who may be out of work right now get a job.
When we started seeing local restaurants, retailers, bars, hotels, having to close their doors. It broke our hearts, really. And it just inspired me to hop online and just put it out there. If you are a bartender or you work at a local store and you need money to pay your bills, we understand that. And we have seniors who need your help.
She's looking for people who are compassionate. You don't have to have experience because Senior One Care provides training. The company also owns its own certified nursing assistant training school. Tiffany says there is not an exact number of positions she is trying to fill because she says every day the need continues to grow. Working for you in Carmel, Nicole Griffin, RTV6.
Nicole, thanks. And Senior One Care has offices in Carmel, South Bend, and Elkhart. Pay for caregivers starts at around $13 an hour. To apply for a caregiver position or any other openings across the state, go to our website at hiringhoosiers.com.
As school districts across Indiana adjust to e-learning, they are also finding ways to get food to their kids. Plainfield School District is getting creative using their Quaker Break food truck. The refurbished school bus is normally used for a life skills class for high school students. Students learn customer service skills, counting change, and selling snacks and drinks. But with the COVID-19 impact, the bus was not being used. So now it's back on the streets, bridging the gap for families during this challenging time.
Stack lunches that include a breakfast for the next day to any student pre-K through high school. Anybody who needs it. It's free, no questions asked. You don't have to be providing assistance. It is for any student in Plainfield.
The bus is one of 4 mobile feeding units the school district has out in the community. There are 17 stops total. If you live in the district, you can go to our website, theindychannel.com, and click on this story for a full schedule of all 4 mobile feeding unit stops. Plainfield is launching a resident assistance program. This means that people at high risk from the coronavirus can connect with resources to meet their basic needs. The assistance program can assist with delivery of prepaid groceries and medications that are ready for pickup. Town employees who have gone through a health screening will be activated to pick up requested essentials and drop goods off at doorsteps. For more information, here's the number you can call. It's 317-839-2561.
And with so much information out there, we want to help you and your family navigate the coronavirus. Everything you need to know is now in one place, including all the event cancellations, postponements, and school closings. Just go to theindychannel.com. And they may not be able to hold Sunday services, but a group of churches are finding fellowship through community outreach. That story coming up.
Plus, how the coronavirus outbreak is causing an even wider rift between some divorced parents.
IndianaBroadcasters.org.
This is RTV6 News at 7, working for you.
With the uncertainty surrounding business and school closures with the COVID-19 outbreak, many communities are working together to provide basic necessities. RTV6's Lauren Casey traveled to Morgan County to see how people are making sure the needs of their neighbors are being met during this time.
It's been a struggle and it's been a challenge.
Jen Reed is the outreach minister at Mount Gilead Church in Mooresville.
Easter as we know it won't probably happen this year, but that's okay. We're going to do the best that we can to bring our congregation and our community together.
And she's also a mother whose kids are out of school, and the family is adjusting to a new normal with e-learning.
In fact, we just opened up our back parking lot at church and added extra Wi-Fi so that parents that don't have the Wi-Fi at their homes are able to come to the church parking lot.
Mount Gilead and several other churches across Morgan County may not be able to hold Sunday service, but they're still working together to impact the lives of people in this community. Several area churches are partnering with the organization called Churches in Mission. That organization serves the underprivileged by providing food and hygiene products at their locations in Mooresville and Martinsville.
We're in a whole new world. We're trying to figure things out. We're hoping to be able to find our equilibrium as time goes on, but we're seeing a major increase in our demand for what we are providing, the resources that we have. So we're trying to ask everyone here in the community to come alongside us.
Churches in Mission volunteers load groceries into carts and then help those in need load their cars. They're doing a drive-through, so there's no need to get out of your vehicle.
You see the faces of appreciation as these folks are really wanting help, but they want to also give back with a kind word. And I've been very also impressed with seeing how they have helped their fellow individuals that are also struggling here in the communities.
Working for you in Morgan County, Lauren Casey, RTV6.
Well, if you live in Morgan County, you're in need right now. We do have a list of their locations and hours on the indychannel.com/coronavirus. If you are able to donate items or volunteer at one of these sites, we also posted the contact information for the mission.
Coronavirus concerns are making things especially tough on divorced parents. Kelly Haig is a divorced mother with 2 children. She shares 50-50 custody with her ex-husband. In their arrangement, they swap every couple of days. Thankfully, he lives nearby, but her ex just had surgery and was hospitalized for months. So Kelly is trying to make sure everyone stays healthy and honor their court order.
But right now, we are still planning on starting our normal custody this weekend. So because we can just walk them over, it's a little bit easier. But if my kids have symptoms, he's not going to be seeing them. My daughter actually had strep, and I can't risk exposing him to those kind of illnesses because he just can't get back in the hospital.
Parents need to be expecting a delay, and that's why we're encouraging being reasonable, modeling healthy behavior, trying to stay healthy. The courts have already shut down to essential hearings only for the most part. It's county by county. There's discretion of the judge, but I've already had even some emergency hearings that have been continued out, and we don't know when they'll be rescheduled.
Family law attorney Cassie Ringelspa says if a parent becomes infected with the coronavirus, then the other parent should let that parent make up their parenting time. She says parents should stick to the court order while putting the health of their family first. Coming up, are you worried about getting out of shape while you're stuck at home? We'll show you what you can do to exercise while you are social distancing.
40-mile-per-hour gusts and heavy rain, and some of this from Indy south to Columbus, back toward Bloomington and Bedford. We'll talk about what's ahead for the overnight as well.
1,500 crew cab pickups.
With most gyms in Indiana being closed and a lot of us finding it hard to stay active and maintain a healthy lifestyle while also social distancing, well, these are the times we live in. Our Kelsey Anderson joins us with what you can do from the comfort of your own home.
While a lot of us right now are social distancing, gyms are closed, but we have all this time at home and we still want to stay active, not only for our mental health, but also for our physical health. And I'm here with 2 exercise specialists from Hancock Wellness, and they're going to show us how we can do some workouts here in our own houses.
Yeah, so we're going to take you through just a few exercises. So we're going to start out with just an upper body exercise. So real simple, we're going to go into our push-up. So Cody's going to get down on the ground, hands are right under his shoulders, feet are about shoulder width apart. He's going to control his chest down towards the floor, keeping his elbows in, pushing himself back up to the top, and going to repeat until he reaches close to failure. So that could be 10 reps for somebody, it could be 20 reps for somebody, but a little bit lighter weight, lighter resistance. Then we're going to move into a lower body exercise. So we're actually going to use the couch here. He's going to put his shoulder blades right at the edge. He's going to push through his heels. He's going to bring his hips up and squeeze his butt muscles at the top and then control back down. So this is a hip thrust. And then what I'm going to have Cody do, I'm going to have you bring one leg up, go single leg. So good way to kind of incorporate your glutes, your hamstrings, and a little bit of your quads. And then the very last piece, we're going to have just a full body exercise. So I'm going to give Cody these dumbbells here. If you don't have dumbbells, you can really use anything else that has weight. He's going to bring them to the top of his shoulders. He's going to squat down and then come up and press up overhead at the top. Just a good full body exercise, incorporating multiple muscle groups.
Perfect. And of course, you can use other pieces of equipment in your house, whether it be, milk jugs or cans of soup or anything like that. And of course, a lot of gyms right now are also offering online classes, whether it be on Facebook Live or through their app. So if you are someone who's already a member of a gym, you can of course utilize those. But if you're not, you can utilize these exercises that Cody and Erica gave us today. For now, send it back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Kelsey, for that. And you might be able to get a break from your credit card company during the COVID-19 crisis, but you do have to ask for it. Most major lenders have programs in place to help people dealing with job loss or reduced income. A spokesperson for Lending Tree says they might be willing to extend deadlines, waive late fees, or lower your interest rate. Citi has already said it would waive fees for small businesses and laid off workers. Apple Card emailed customers recently saying they could skip making a March payment. Kevin.
After tonight, our rain chances diminish diminish quickly for tomorrow. Then we'll have some dry time with rain chances no more than about 20% through Monday. We'll come back with a daily chance of more significant rainfall Tuesday through Thursday of next week. Tonight, again, especially southern half of the state, I think we'll see another wave of thunderstorms, potentially severe, but also real, is the flooding threat as you've already had heavy rain. This is the second area today, now between Bloomington, Nashville, and Columbus. As this slides to the east, you'll get a quick burst of heavy rainfall, maybe some 40-mile-per-hour gusts, just reaching Rushville. Connorsville will be next. Newcastle, you'll be on the edge of that. And as we go to the south, Bloomington to Nashville and Columbus, it does stretch down to Bedford and Seymour. There's the flash flood watch. This in effect until the early morning hours tomorrow, about 8 a.m. Includes Bloomfield to Columbus and areas south, Bedford, Mitchell, Brownstown, and Seymour. Okay, temperatures right now as warm as they've been all day. We're at 64 degrees. Temperature in Terre Haute and Bloomington, 67. Warmer temperatures to the south. We've also had drifting into central Indiana, more in the way of humidity, and those dew points giving moisture available to bring about the heavy rainfall and then also enhance some thunderstorms. 9 o'clock tonight, thunderstorms from Bedford, Seymour over toward Richmond. That line will drop to the south and east slowly. That's what we've been watching this evening. There'll be another push of deep moisture, thunderstorms that will form and move Bloomington to Newcastle, Richmond, again, just southeast of a line from, say, Terre Haute to Muncie, the most likely spot to see additional heavy rain tonight. Now, this is what may happen in spots that see a couple more rounds. You may see 2 to 2.5 inches with isolated higher amounts, but it comes down quickly as you go to the north and west. But within that flash flood watch, that's why you may see more than 2 inches of additional rain. Temperatures in the morning give you false confidence. We'll be in the mid-60s, but don't dress for that. You see the slope. Temperatures by the time we get to the evening hours tomorrow after sunset are back into 30s, and that comes with a stronger, colder wind gusting to 30 miles per hour. Saturday and Sunday, dry, temperatures in the 40s. By Sunday night, we'll say a 20% chance we'll see some rain showers, and you may see a few snowflakes in there as well. Temperatures will drop into the 30s. That chance for rain Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. We'll be right back.
Sale going on now at your local Grasshopper dealer.
A new challenge for schools statewide. Today they learned they would not reopen at the earliest until May 1st. Efforts to feed tens of thousands of kids daily are happening every day throughout Indiana. Rafael Sanchez spent the day at one school drive-through effort in Johnson County.
Just make sure when you get out, your car's in park.
Franklin Community Schools created a drive-through at Northwood Elementary School. Each family could get 2 days worth of lunches for each child under the age of 18.
How many? One.
The school system received a state waiver, so any Franklin child in need of food could be fed. Usually such food distribution could only benefit those on free or reduced lunch.
Oh, it's stressful. Especially trying to help the kids with their schooling and making sure they're getting fed properly. And the lunch ladies are doing an amazing job.
Melinda Patton is a self-proclaimed lunch lady. The mother of 5 is among the many who made this work.
It just makes my heart full, and I love it. I'm very blessed, and I'm very proud.
Behind the scenes, all these boxes have to be unpacked, filled with food for school children. These workers have been here since 7:30 this morning. They plan to feed at least 800 kids today. The line resumes on Monday. On Monday, kids will get a breakfast and a lunch. On Tuesday, students will take home 4 breakfast and 4 lunch meals. The drive-thru, where dedication to kids and dining for healthy living are on the menu. Working for you in Franklin, Rafael Sanchez, RTV6.
And Johnson County, you've had your share of rain as well today, with more to come. To the radar we go. Starting to shift to the south and east, having a bigger impact on I-65 from Indy to Seymour, I-74. But look back in Illinois, we'll see some more build and move to the northeast along Interstate 70. Kyle and I in the tracking center continue to follow this. Thanks for watching 6 News.